When the ancient Israelites were enslaved in Egypt, before God came through Moses to come and get them and set them free, their lifestyle has often been portrayed like the African American slave trade. But the reality is that their life was more closely tied to a first world, Western world, suburban middle class lifestyle, where they had everything but owned nothing. And this was the deliverance that God wanted for his people. He wanted them to come out of that debt system and into their own land. We have stories of freed slaves or runaway slaves during the time of American slavery. And any time one would get out of that system, there is nothing that would force them to go back. They would rather die than go back. Right? Because freedom was more important. But when we get to the story of the Israelites wandering through the wilderness, they would rather go back to Goshen in Egypt. They did not want death in the wilderness. They actually said, I should go back to Egypt because at least I had food to eat and shelter over my head and a livelihood to make. But it was all fake. It was fake because Egypt made it up. They made it up because they realized that you could control and rule people if they are in debt to you. If you convince the people that they do not own anything. You see, they had everything in Egypt, but they owned nothing. So you see this correlation between our first world suburban middle class lifestyle and the enslavement of ancient Israel. And it's repeating again. You're living in it. So are you willing to wake up